Welcome. Let's just jump right on into this week's update. Week 64. This is my 64th week of giving you guys an update on how I've been doing with my health journey, my journey on the medication Mounjaro, my journey just being a better me. My name is Patrice, The.patrice.denise, and I am living a healthy life, a healthy lifestyle, one day at a time, one step at a time. That's all we can do. One day at a time, one step at a time. And I've just been enjoying documenting it and sharing it with you guys. So I thank you for joining this video. As you go through this video and then you're new here and you have not yet subscribed and something in this video resonates with you, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and join our community where we're over here motivating each other to continue on. And to everyone who has been here before, thank you, thank you, thank you. So, first of all, this month recognizes heart disease. This is the month of February, and around the world we recognize heart disease just to kind of give awareness to it, because this can be a silent killer. It can be a silent disease that some people don't even know that they have or have issues with. So we like to give awareness to that. So I just want to take a second to give awareness to heart disease and encourage you to be an advocate for yourself and go to your provider, your doctor, to learn more about your labs, to learn more about any signs or symptoms, and to just learn ways to prevent heart disease from ever occurring or ever complicating your health. So heart disease is a broad term that refers to several types of heart conditions, and most common type of heart disease is in the United States is coronary artery disease. And that can cause heart attack, that can cause arrhythmias, that can cause angina, that can cause heart failure. What are some symptoms of heart disease? Well, like I said before, heart disease is silent. Most of the time it is silent, and so you're not going to know that you have something going on with your heart unless you start experiencing signs or symptoms of a heart attack, of heart failure, or of an arrhythmia. Heart attack, you would probably feel like chest pain or discomfort, upper back or neck pain. You would feel, you would get indigestion or heartburn, nausea or vomiting. You can start to get really tired or fatigue, upper body discomfort, dizziness, and shorter breath. So those are some of the symptoms of heart attack, just to name a few. It's not all inclusive, just to name a few of some of the symptoms of heart attack. So if you ever feel these symptoms and I don't normally feel like this, then yes, you may want to contact your provider, your doctor, to investigate further. Arrhythmia, that's where your heart pattern, your heartbeat is out of whack, not normal. Your rhythm of your heart, the way it beats, is not normal. So that may feel like fluttering in your chest, which is called palpitations. Heart failure, that could present as shortness in breath, fatigue, or swelling of the feet, ankle, legs, abdomen, and neck veins. And the reason why you swell is because your heart is not pumping blood out and like it should, and then also the blood is not circulating like it should, so therefore it can pool down in areas where it shouldn't and won't be able to return back to your heart. So these are just some of the signs and symptoms of these different heart conditions that may present itself, and you definitely want to discuss those signs and symptoms, any abnormal signs and symptoms, with your provider. Ways to prevent heart disease: we can look at smoking cessation, stopping smoking. We can look at alcohol use, stopping alcohol use or cutting down on alcohol use, maintaining a healthy weight, regular health screenings. That's getting your blood pressure checked, that's getting your cholesterol checked, just to make sure things are in line right there. Making sure you take your prescribed medications if you are on medications, or making sure that you making sure that you manage your diabetes, which that I am big on that. Eating a healthy diet that's low in fat, cholesterol, and salt will help with preventing heart disease. And then also exercising at least 30 minutes a day. Nothing strenuous. 30 minutes a day, 3 to 5 days a week. They say 150 minutes a week of exercise is good for your heart. So just something simple to just get your body moving, get that heart pumping, get that blood circulating. So like I always tell you guys, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a pharmacist, I'm not someone who is prescribing or telling you what to do with your plan of care. I'm just giving you things to think about that you could take back to your doctor to discuss with them further. So talk with your health provider about what's going on with your body. Be your own advocate. Ask questions. What you may want to do is get a notebook and write questions down, and then take that to your doctor to investigate further and talk with them about so you don't forget. But yes, so February is Heart Disease Month, and I just wanted to take a moment, more than a second, to talk about that and to just bring it to the forefront so that we are aware of these different signs and symptoms that may present itself, and we definitely investigate and don't let this disease be a silent disease that could lead to other complications. All right, so now my weekly update, what's been going on with me this week. So my last injection of Mounjaro was on February the 11th. I actually will inject today, later on this evening probably. Yep, I'll do it later on this evening. The 7.5 milligrams of Mounjaro I've been injecting every 10 days. And for the last 2 months or 3 months. And it's been going okay. Blood sugar wise, it's been going okay. Weight wise, I have started to weigh myself monthly instead of weekly. Sometimes I do peak. And I'm okay. I'm maintaining, I would say. We'll talk about that more next week because I will weigh in on next week. My blood sugars this week have been hanging in the low 100s. Well, I would say they've been ranging from the high 80s to the low 100s. So the highest this week was 103, which was on February the 15th, the day after Valentine's Day. Oh, no. Yes. I'm thinking about it. Yes, the day after Valentine's Day. So I did have a little piece of chocolate chip cookie cake and a little piece of cheesecake. And so, yep, that was expected. But then again, my blood sugar was 102, not this morning. This morning it was 95. Yesterday morning it was 102. So, you know, it just whatever I eat that night, if I have, it just averages out. So the lowest was 86. And so overall, my blood sugars were really well this week. Like I said, I'll weigh in next week. What else has been going on? Well, I don't know. Today I feel kind of icky. I think always the week before or a couple days before my menstrual period comes on, I know it. I just sat down a second ago and I was like, it's coming, because I just feel like a little mood switch, a little change in my mood, my attitude, just my feeling. And I was like, oh, here we go. So that's probably going to come on here in the couple days. So I look forward to that. And that just affects my my mood, my eating habits. Well, not necessarily my eating habits, but just like sometimes my cravings. And I just am tired of it. But what I've been doing this week with my habits, I have been continuing to track that, my habits. And prayer journal, I continuing to stay steady with that. From the 15th through today is the 20th. Oh, I didn't color it in this morning. Let me do that real quick. So let me color these in real quick. So prayer journal, yes, I did every day this week of taking my time and speaking my prayers, but also writing my prayers down in my prayer journal, and as well as my Bible study time. I did that each morning this week from the 15th through this morning, the 21st. And I didn't show y'all this last week, but this is the book that I got from Amazon. And I've been focusing on, I told y'all I wanted to focus on the woman in the Bible. And this is the book that I started reading along with my Bible study time. So I read the book of Esther, as you see here. I read the book of Esther, and then, so I read that whole book. And then I started to write down the woman that I'm actually studying. And so I studied Esther. And this book actually compares Esther and Rahab. And so that's why I wrote Rahab right here. I need to actually write because I finished with that one. And what was striking with that is that Esther, she sacrificed or put herself on the line for her whole community. And Rahab, she put herself on the line as she hid the spies that Joshua had sent to the city of Jericho as they were coming forth to conquer the city of Jericho. So she put herself on the line as well. So that's why those two are being compared. And then here this morning I started reading in about Sarah. So Sarah, you can't see it. So now they're going to have me comparing Sarah to Hagar. So I started reading on that this morning. So I'm going to write, well, when I finish with those two, then I'll write it on here. But, so, yep, been doing that. My personal reading. So I finished out the book, The Secrets to Successful Relationships by Dr. Rutley, one of our community members. And that's this book right here. And I also, after that, I started the book. I got this book when we went on our anniversary trip last year to New York City. And this book is called They Call Me Mr. Apollo. And it's written by Billy Mitchell. He is the tour guide at the Apollo. And he has history with the Apollo. He, worked with the Apollo when he was young. And he just continued to work there. And he's met a lot of stars. And so this was a very, very, very quick read. I started this book 3 days ago. And I've already finished it. So I can now check that off. So I can check that off. So I finished that, and yep, I did all my reading this week. Water intake. So water intake, I did drink all my water this week, and you guys know I just fill this up twice. This is 40 ounces. I fill this up twice. And then I do drink sometimes sparkling water as well. Besides, I make sure I have that. I make sure I have those 80 ounces, and then sometimes I drink sparkling water as well. So I'm getting in more fluids than 80 ounces sometimes, but I do try to make sure I'm getting at least that in. Physical activity. So you saw me at the gym the other day. I also did the strength training with Mr. and Mrs. Muscle. I am going to do another one today, a 20-minute one. That's arms. So I didn't get to do another one yet, but I am going to do another one today, and that's 20 minutes of arms. And so that was enjoyable. And so I've got in my physical activity. So y'all will be happy that I got in that. Y'all saw I got in that one strength training activity, and then I'm going to do another one today. And then Unglamorous Glow, I saw your comment. I haven't got back to all my comments yet to respond, but thank you. She suggested that I do like reps, like just do squats or presses, and what else did she say? Some other things, and just do like 2 to 3 sets of 10 reps each, or 10 of those exercises each, push-ups. So yeah, I mean, I can do that as well. Oh, sorry. For my personal reading, I had this book sitting right here, but I didn't tell y'all. But I want to start this book for my next personal reading time. And I started this book last year, and I didn't finish it. So I'm just going to start it over. And this will be my next book that I'm reading. So I'll start this one tonight. So, and then I'm checking my fasting blood sugar. I did do that every day this week, and you saw the blood sugar numbers. So that is that on that. Also, Mariah and I, we have started that new program I told y'all, and right now what they're doing is they have us wearing the Fitbit. I had the Fitbit on my ankle the other day, but I moved it here. It just looks so weird. Doesn't it look weird to have your Fitbit on the Fitbit and the Apple Watch? I know it's weird, but what I've been doing is just trying to cover it up with the sleeves. So I'll wear it right now, because I don't think I'm going to be wearing it the whole time we're in this program. I think you just wear it for a few weeks just for them to gather data, and then I don't know. I have to see what they say, but I didn't like it on my ankle. At least I didn't like it that one day on my ankle. So I've been putting it on my wrist, and we'll see. We'll see. I might switch back and forth, but I know that might be inaccurate data. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. But yeah, it's kind of weird. And I didn't want to have it on two. I don't know what I'm going to do. We'll see. Y'all might see it over here. Y'all might see it over here. And I might have it on my ankle. I don't know. Feels crazy, a little weird to have two things on. But we started that. And we will meet again with the community. Well, we'll meet with the community health worker to set goals and talk about goal settings and things like that on the 4th. So I'll make sure to update you guys on that. But overall, this has been a great week. Like I said, I just feel a little bit like blah today. So I'm just going to kind of wrap this video up. But how is your week going? How are you doing? I hope that it's going great. Some of you have just started Mounjaro, or just started Zepbound, or just started on your health journey. So let us know how it's going. I hope it's going great for you. I hope you are having much success. Let us know of any concerns that you may have, and maybe someone in reading the comments could pick up and let you know if they've had a similar experience, or just give you some insight on that. But I hope everybody's doing great. I love seeing everybody who has YouTube channels and their updates and their journey and just everything that's going on with them. But I also love reading your comments and what you have going on in your life down there. You guys just keep me going, and I thank you. Like I said, I don't know. I just don't like when I could tell. I said that before, because I can feel when it's coming by. I was using the InnoSubs. I forgot what it's called, the menstrual vitamins or supplements, and it just kind of helped with your mood stabilization, because I can right before, and I should have did that, but I know it's about to come now, so I'm just gonna press my way through it. The things we got to go through, right? And I can feel, I know it's there. I know it. I'm like my mood has changed. I can feel it. I just feel aggravated for some reason. And there's no reason at all why I feel aggravated. I just feel aggravated. Oh, Just Being Veronica just said that in her video too, that she felt some type of way the other day. And I can relate. I can relate. Mine just started today, this feeling. I don't know. It's just like, okay, yep, I feel some type of way today. And it's really crazy how it all happens. But I hope that you're doing great. I thank you guys for sticking with me. Oh, that's what I want to tell y'all. So I have been really honing in on budgeting and just making sure that our budget is all aligned. And so really moving into March, my husband and I, we're going to really hone in and pinpoint and just be real intentional with our budget. And so I have a little binder all here, nice and ready to go with that. Tab dividers and all that, and I just got it all ready. Got my sinking funds. If you don't know what a sinking fund is, definitely look into those cash envelope videos and things like that. So sinking funds is like, what expense do you have coming up, or yearly or whatever, that you can go ahead and save for, so that it doesn't just pop up and then you have to take a big chunk out of your savings or out of your checking account to cover it. You would just already have it kind of earmarked or set aside. If you don't take it out of the bank, or set aside if you do take it out of the bank and do like cash stuffing. And then you have your cash envelopes where you pull money out of the bank per pay period to have as cash, and then you can only use that certain amount essentially in the store, or you can earmark it in because some people do digital stuffing or digital envelopes where they just earmark it and then they make sure they don't spend over that. So I got my little binder. We got a little binder together, and then y'all saw before I had these. Oh, and then I did do this. I did do this one too. I know this. I'm just I want to be financially like a better steward of we want to be better stewards of our finances. So I got this too, and this is just I'm pretty sure y'all seen this on TikTok, or I saw it on YouTube because I don't really go on TikTok, but it's the 100 envelope savings challenge. So I just got this the other day, and I haven't started it yet. Well, I did put $1 in there because I found $1 in the washing machine. So I put $1 in there. So I need to cross that $1 off. And I got these from the Dollar Tree. So I need to mark out that I did $1 or color in that dollar. Yeah, that's what I do. I'll color it in as I go. So you can pick you don't have to do this like every day to fill out this 100 envelope challenge. But what you'll do is whenever you have cash, can y'all see that? Whenever you have cash, you will put it in here, and essentially if you mark off all these different triangles or squares, if you have a square one, then you will save $5,050, and it doesn't matter how long you take, go at your own pace, and that you will save it. So you can either have it like this. Now, if I had all this money in here like this, I would definitely want to lock this up somewhere, or nobody comes in my office, but I definitely just want to protect it. But, or you could do it like you could save a certain amount in here and then take it out and put it in the bank so you can get interest on it. So just however you want to do it. But essentially it would be saving money. So just being better stewards of our money. All right, guys. So that's all. I've been rambling. I like to ramble. Y'all know I started to ramble. So I pray you all are doing well. I think, like I said, just continue on. We are not giving up. We're not giving up in 2024. Whatever goal, whatever journey you're on, whatever goal you're trying to reach, whatever you're trying to do in 2024, we're not giving up. We're continuing to continue on. You have our support. We want you to reach it. So I thank you guys for joining me yet again. Pretty much success over you. Until the next video. Remember to check back in next week for my weigh-in. And then like I said, I'm going to do my injection tonight here. But until the next video, I love you guys and God bless.